Good evening, welcome to your Friday night dose of the best alternative music on the net. I'm the Codfather. This is the Alternative Jukebox podcast, a Doc H production in association with Smile Radio. Playing the music that matters and focusing on bands and artists that play under the radar of mainstream radio. Want to submit a song to be considered for the playlist? Please do it in MP3 format and email it to the codfatherdj1@gmail.com. You can tweet me at the Codfather17 and Smile Radio 3, and you can follow me on Instagram at the CodfatherDJ or on Facebook. My Fizzog is on there as well. Dr. Ains has prescribed another quality playlist, so turn up the volume and I'll crack on. First up we have Bishop Briggs. She was born in London to Scottish parents, grew up in Japan and Hong Kong, and after graduating moved to LA, where after years of performing in any venue that would have her, she was discovered by a former A&R rep. Bishop Briggs blends folk, pop and electronic music into a wholly unique sound. This is the wonderful River.
Like a river, 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 like a river. Shut your mouth and run me like a river. How do we fall in love? Harder than a bullet could hit you. How do we fall apart? Faster than a hairpin trigger. Don't you say
like this, cause the love don't exist when a boy wanna play so. Whoa, 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 God, come on. Carolina, come and get me. Alabama, Mississippi, I know you need to find some refuge with me. Woo. You can't just sleepwalk, Kansas sweet talk, New York sunshine, darling. I know that you ain't mine, but I'll take you under the sun skies. But I don't wanna talk about it, so just be about it, cause ain't no love like a love like this, cause a love don't exist when a boy wanna play so. Whoa, 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 God, come on. Yeah, boys. I don't wanna talk about it, so just be about it, cause ain't no love like a love like this, cause a love don't exist when a boy wanna play so.
So that was Hani El Khatib and Come Alive. He was a skater, designer and lifelong music fan with an after-hours songwriting habit. It was just for fun. Guitar and drums demos turned into a debut single. Right, moving on. I've got a psychotic punk band coming to Strange Bones. We saw these guys on Wednesday night. That was me, the Doctor, Haynes and J Mac, photographer. So go check out the website. All the pictures will be on there. That's www.thecodfatherdj.com. They're a feral trio from Blackpool. The live set really did take the lid off the place. Powerful performance, and I do recommend you do go and see them live. You know, it is very lively. There's a sound of the Cramps and early Arctic Monkeys. You get that in there with the influences, and they're playing the Cafe Independent, Scunthorpe, Sunday the 2nd of February. This is God Save the Teen, the Codfather. Quality music comes as standard.
Your Majesty, let me take it for a ride. There's a pub around the corner, and it's got your name all over the inside. Yeah. Great, great man, you ain't no great to me. I just wanna have a twist and do a Robin Hood with some of your money. Yeah. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. God save the teen. They don't need the back away from the has-beens. They're dead to me. You left your stain on me. Great, great pain. You ain't no grace to me. I just wanna have a twist and do a Robin Hood with some of your money. Yeah. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. A tribute to the voice of bygones, thick and full of life. The speakers turn to bones, but the words are still alive. Come on, it's not a pretty sight. Or won't you even think to find? If you think someone's so deadly wrong, it's time to take your lives. But things will never change, it's no shocking surprise. But it is though, you've had the wool pulled right over your eyes. Distracted by the latest, listen, that's a decoy in disguise. Enough is enough, and I have to act to generalize. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
So that was Carpet Asphyxiation by Witch Fever. They're an all-girl doom grunge band from Manchester. They actually supported Strange Bones at the Coffee Totem on Wednesday night in Sheffield. They're raw, they're in your face, explosive, energetic, and for me they are a must-see band, so go check them out if they're in your vicinity. Well worth a viewing. Right, I got the Spoons next. They're a Canadian new wave band who formed in Ontario in 1979. They're a 1983 Juno nominee for the Most Promising Group of the Year back in 1983. Of course, this is Bye Bye Baby, the Codfather's Alternative Jukebox, bringing you the best online alternative music.
In a plastic cage, this is the words of a tormented.
That was Ty Seagal and It Number 1, or IT #1. He's one of the leaders of the new psych-influenced garage rock scene, and he garnered public acclaim as lead singer of the Californian garage rock revivalist, the Epsilons. Epsilons, yeah. Right, CS next, or Cumstain, sleazy garage punk trio from Orange County. They really do have a don't give a chuff attitude. This is the rather quirky bachelor party on the Alternative Jukebox with me, the Codfather.
Bullshit.
So that was I Never Loved Her, The Branded. It's a cover of the Mean and Moody Garage Classic by Starfires. It's taken from their 2009 LP, Shelton Hollow. Right, don't forget to join me Sunday night, Smile Radio at 9 o'clock. I'm 9 to 11. I'm interviewing a local underground stand-up comic, sometimes photographer, J Mac. We're going to have a chat about comedy, photography, and he's going to spin some of his favourite tunes. So, feel free to join me for that one. Right, up next we've got The Monsters, formed in Bern in Switzerland in 1986. A kick-ass live band with a fuzzed-out mix of 60s garage punk, teenage thrash, a bit of rockabilly and primitive rock and roll. They've got 7 albums and several singles and EPs to boot. This is Blow 'em Mau Mau on the Alternative Jukebox with the Codfather.
Oh, mama!
sat by the telephone, and it opened wide, a shoe size 9. If you mutilated, would you cry? Would you cry for me? And he had so tired, and a shoe size 9, and it opened wide. Would you cry for me? A house so high.
So there you go, that was Crow's Perch by Black Midi. They're an English rock band from London, formed in 2017, and their name derives from the Japanese music genre Black Midi, which consists of compositions that use MIDI files to create a song remix containing thousands, millions, billions or even trillions of musical notes. Their MIDIs are known as blackers. And they are playing the Brudenell Social Club Leeds on Wednesday the 19th of February. Right. I've got Dead Vibrations now, dark, dirty noise rockers who burst onto the booming Stockholm music scene in 2015, crossing boundaries between shoegaze and neo-psychedelia rock and roll. This is Reflections on the Alternative Jukebox with me, the Codfather.
you, Mr. Officer Great, for all the things you said to me, for all the good that you have ever done. Without you, what would I be? You're the gas upon my flames, my love and rage all roll up into one. For every time your gun goes off, a new rebel is born. So when there's 41 bullets, it's 41,000 thorns in your side. We'll take a ride down to precinct 29, and we'll sing and dance and break the code of silence. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Thank you, Governor. Thank you, Governor. To the mayor and the commissioner. Your monster is alive now. She's taken to the streets, crashing through your opera house and tearing out the seats. For all the times you signed your name, someone out there dies. Found a wallet, not a gun, and mother wipes the tears from her eyes. We despise your hollow truths and honest lies. Now you can't sing the monster into slumber. Thanks, bastards, you made me what I am. Thanks, bastards, I took the goods and ran. Thanks, bastards, you made me what I am. Thanks, bastards, I took the goods and ran. 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 Homeland Security versus civil liberty. I'm studying in the shadows of our state. I've seen the bones they try to hide, cutthroat living's other side, the flood of U.S. bathwater displaced. The funeral march of all the victims of your power war, who rob the right to steal the night, and rebels shall be born forevermore. You're the storm, we shall play after it pours, and joy is sure to come after your silence. Yeah, joy is sure to come after your silence. Thanks, bastards, you made me what I am. Thanks, bastards, I took the goods and ran. Thanks, bastards, you made me what I am. Thanks, bastards, I took the goods and ran. 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 I got a couple more.
So there you go, that was Thanks Bastards by Mischief Brew. They were an American band who played DIY and hardcore punk music, incorporating a variety of styles including American folk, swing and gypsy punk. It started as a solo project by Eric Peterson before growing into a band, and he drew inspiration from the protest movement of the 1960s. They were active from 2000 to 2016. Right, moving on, we've got Persian Rug still. They're a Huddersfield punk trio. They've got an up-and-coming gig March the 21st, where they're supporting Unlike Anwati and Kid Clumsy at the Santiago Bar in Leeds. We actually held an evening with yours truly there, August 2nd last year. This is Ulterior Motives, the Codfather, playing the music that matters.
There's nothing that I'd rather see than all the fun you're having without me. There's nothing that I'd rather do than sit here and just think of you. There's no one that I'd rather be than whatever you expect of me. There's nothing that I'd rather do than sit here and just think of you. It's only now I see that I should have noticed. She's got ulterior motives. There's nothing that I'd rather see than all the fun you're having without me. There's nothing that I'd rather do than sit here and just think of you. It's It's only now I see that I should have noticed. She's got ulterior motives. It's only now I see that I should have noticed. She's got ulterior motives.
There you go, that was Suburban Legend by Sundowners. They're in a 60s inspired folk pop band from Liverpool. Right, I'm going to slot one in here. It's a classic from the Talking Heads. This is this wonderful Psycho Killer. You're listening to the Alternative Jukebox.
fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, ay, 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 ay. I passed out hours ago. I'm sadder than you'll ever know. I close my eyes on this sunny day. Say something once, twice, say it again. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Aïe, 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 aïe. Ce que j'ai fait ce soir-là, ce qu'elle a dit ce soir-là, réalisons mon espoir. Je me laisse We are vain and we are blind. I hate people when they're not polite. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Ah, psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh,
There you go, the wonderful Psycho Killer and Talking Heads. Right, once again, time has beaten us, so thanks for listening. I really do hope you've enjoyed this week's selection. As always, a big thank you to the COD crew, Susie, Dr. Ains for an epic playlist, and our latest member, J Mac, for the wonderful photos. Please go check them out on the website, www.thecodfatherdj.com. You can subscribe to the podcast, so you can catch this and all previous shows. So that's on Podbean, that's www.thecodfatherdj.podbean.com. I'm back on air Sunday 9 till 11 on Smile Radio. We're having a chat with stand-up comic, sometimes photographer J Mac. So please join me for that. I've been the Codfather. This is the Alternative Jukebox podcast, a Doc H production in association with Smile Radio. Seeing us out is Irish multi-instrumentalist, singer-songwriter, Hosier. This is from the Marvel film The Punisher, Arsonist. I'll catch you later.
child, I heard voices. Some would sing and some would scream. You soon find you have few choices. I learned the voices died with me. When I was a child, I'd sit for hours staring into open flame. Something in it had a power to barely tear my eyes away. All you have is your fire and the place you need to reach. Don't you ever tame your demon, but always keep 'em on a leash. When I was 16, my senses fooled me. Thought gasoline was on my clothes. I knew that something